child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
After walking into Empire Liquor Market on 91st Street and Figueroa Avenue, she went to the refrigerator section and picked up a $1.79 bottle of orange juice. After briefly putting the bottle in her bag, she walked toward the cash register and pulled her money out to pay. Despite her having money in hand, the cashier, Soonja Do, missed a glimpse of the cash and accused Harlins of stealing merchandise. Surveillance cameras show that Do grabbed Harlins' hair and banged her head on the counter while grabbing the bottle from her bag. Harlins then threw a few punches at Do and tried to escape her grasp. Do then threw a stool at her as she tried to make it toward the exit of the store. However, Do grabbed her gun and fired a shot at the back of Harlins' head, killing her instantly. Do's husband, who was sleeping in a van outside, rushed in after hearing the shot. Do fainted in her husband's arms, and he called 911 to report an attempted robbery. Police didn't find any evidence that Harlins was shoplifting, and Do was found guilty of manslaughter. Do faced 16 years in prison, but was only sentenced to 5 years probation. The tension in the black community around the case was already heightened because of the Rodney King beating by LAPD officers. Just days after Harlins was killed, the officers in the King's beating were acquitted. As a result of the tensions between black people and Korean American merchants, Do's store was looted and burned to the ground. Harlins' death is remembered as one of the sparks of the LA riots, and she's been referenced in music from the time, including Tupac's Keep Your Head Up and many other songs in his discography.
Between 93 and 94, Keeping Your Head Up peaked at number 2 and number 7 on the Billboard hip hop and rap charts.
I think it's time we kill for our women, time to heal our women. Be real to our women. Because if we don't have a race of babies that will hate the ladies that make the babies. And since a man can't make one, he has the right to tell a woman when and where to create one. So we're the real G's. Get up. I know you fed up, ladies. Keep your head up. All right.
This grainy security camera videotape graphically depicts the last few moments of 15-year-old Latasha Harlins' life.
Store owner Soonja Do thought 15-year-old Latasha Harlins was going to steal some orange juice.
She had the money in her hand. You can see the money in the videotape. And the suspect grabbed the backpack, and there became a physical altercation over the backpack. And as our victim turned to walk away from the scene, the suspect raised a weapon and shot the victim in the back of the head.
Latasha was an A student, honor roll student. She got money every week for her allowance, so she did not have to steal orange juice.
The store clerk, a Korean woman, is now in jail. The black community is outraged over the killing. The NAACP is demanding the clerk be tried for murder.
Stop stealing our children! We want justice!
Please read the verdict. Title of court and cause. We, the jury, through the time of action, find the defendant, Soonja Do, guilty of voluntary manslaughter in violation of Penal Code Section 192A.
It is not a time for rhetoric, which serves no purpose other than to fuel the fire. It's like throwing gasoline on a fire that's already burning. It is my opinion that Mrs. Do is not a danger to the community. and that she is not going to reoffend. I know a criminal when I see one. I know a person who presents a danger to the community when I see one. When I don't, I treat that person as something other than that.
She got away with murder.
I damn sure hope so, that there would be all the hell in the black community.
Somebody would care.
Stand up and see this insanity for exactly what it is. Black people once again being unjustly treated by
stay on the street. Get him on the bank. Since we don't pick cotton anymore and cut sugar cane, our lives is not worth anything.
Is this a time for Hollywood to examine the images that it presents of black people and other minorities?
No, this is the time for America to look how they look at minorities. It's time for either you live or you die by your stereotypes. Either you live or you die by your ignorance. You know, so either we change or we all fall.
Now, a lot of people saying, though, that Hollywood is one of the worst, one of the most guilty people or places when it comes to putting out the wrong image.
True, but Hollywood is just giving America what America wants. So if we start with America, then Hollywood won't be doing it. Just like now, how we have all these black movies, because America, part of black America, part of America is black, and we tell them this is what we want to see. So we get it. But if all America says, you know, well, we don't want no more of that, you know, black or white, and black or Mexican, and none of that.
As I mentioned earlier, this song came out in 1993, and it peaked at the top of the Billboard charts at number 2 and number 7. This song was dedicated not only to black women and black womanhood, but also to Elijah and Corrine, which is the daughter of Salt from Salt and Pepper. And also in the song, he makes a reference to Latasha Harlins, who was unalived by the Korean shopkeeper in 1991. That increased the tensions in Los Angeles before the riots in 92. In the famous sample that you guys heard at the beginning of the video, that was by a group called the 5 Stair Steps, called Ooh Child. I'll admit I'm not familiar with this group, but they were from Chicago, Illinois, and they were active between 1965 all the way to 1983. So speaking of being from Illinois, if you didn't know, Latasha Harlins was also born in East St. Louis, Illinois, right outside of St. Louis, Missouri, right across the bridge. I believe she was in St. Louis up until about 81, 82, and then that's when her and her family packed up and moved to South Central Los Angeles. In my opinion, I think this song will go down in history as one of the most women-inspiring songs, basically just kind of calling out all the injustice done to women, particularly women of color. I think it's important that we give this song what it deserves, its props. Family, make sure you go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you support Tupac's Keep Your Head Up. Let me know if you got your own story behind this. Let me know if you're from South Central. But make sure you go ahead and drop a comment. Make sure you drop a like. And if you haven't, family, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to get more subscribers on board. A lot of people watch the videos. Not everybody subscribes. So family, please subscribe. And also, just to leave this here, if you see this video on the screen, that is Jada Pinkett, believe it or not. Peace.